Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here again, aka the original card game for the win. This is kind of a special event because it's going to be out for a while. Like you can see the clock ticking down on me here. I'm not sure if anybody else has played this event that's watching, but this is called a Turbo Draft. It's gonna be for Theros Beyond Death, and there's actually a lot of cards I haven't collected from Theros Beyond Death right now, so I thought, draft is actually a pretty good time to just grab all sorts of stuff. And if I could convert a bit of my coinage into gems, well, that's also very nice. Now, like with certain other draft events I tend to focus on, these are ones that have at least some kind of payout in gems and preferably at base level. So it will go between 50 gems and 950 gems in terms of your payout that way, but it'll also have a bonus pack with a chance to get an additional pack as long as you have up to 6 wins. 7 wins you get 2 packs, as in that percentage jumps up from 40% to 100, so yeah. Now the interesting thing about this is, it's a draft event, but here's an interesting twist. Kind of like with Momir's Madness or Omniscience, you get a bonus emblem. So all players get this special emblem. This one is spells you cast cost 5 generic less to cast. That's why it's turbo, is you can play bigger cards faster, at least that have a massive generic mana cost. Now the thing is, this won't affect the colored mana symbols, so that's just a thing. So unless something says a colored mana symbol less instead of the generic one, then it doesn't affect colored. Now I will go into this event, and I have stockpiled at least some gold. And yeah, while I'm going to maybe try to earn a new pet at some point, I'm also thinking of doing some other stuff along the way, because I was kind of rethinking something. Sure, Kaldheim would be a great one to do my first Mastery Pass on, but I might actually aim for one further down the line. It'll be a while before it's here, but it will be the crossover event that I have been waiting for, well, actually kind of like, I don't even know, like more than a decade. Like, it's been many years in the making. And that will come out later this year, I think. Be D&D and Magic the Gathering. I mean, there has been some attempts at vice versa. And Wizards of the Coast actually owns both of them, so I'm going, why haven't they done this before? And because D&D actually touches on many mythologies, including Norse, it's kind of all-inclusive. So it kind of goes back to Kaldheim, goes back to Zendikar, it goes back to the Gothic horror of Innistrad. It's something that all also compiles in D&D because it has various campaigns and expansions that have that kind of stuff in it too. So it's kind of like the two of these things finally fusing together just right. So I'm thinking that might actually be my big Mastery Pass moment. And while, yeah, Mastery Pass of Kaldheim would be cool, and admittedly I'd enjoy it a lot, I'm thinking it'd be best actually waiting for Forgotten Realms, because it'll be Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Yeah, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms will be the name of the D&D crossover with MTG. So that will be just fantastic. But without further ado, let's start up the drafting. Okay, now I don't have any limit right now in terms of like various things here. Like this is one that's completely fine. Do I have Omens of the Hunt? Not sure. I know I have some of these others. At the same time, draft is also sometimes about getting things you don't want the enemy to have. That might come in handy for like a green-red build. But at the same time, the Nadir Kraken. And this Omen of the Hunt would be interesting. Omen of the Hunt is something I could grab for like a common later. Nadir Crack, and man, that's so good if you're playing blue. So let's take that as a pick. Okay. Let's see here. Enemy of Enlightenment. That one can backfire seriously. Like I've seen that happen. Mystic Repeal. You know, I could definitely go for a Mystic Repeal. 'Cause that could toss things back into the library, going, hey, go back that way. Maybe not. Yeah. Underworld Rage Hound. Yeah, that's forced to fight. That can also backfire beyond measure. You know, I might just take this Omen of the Hunt. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Omen of the Hunt here. Maybe? Moss Viper. Anything with Death Touch is always good. Let's see, a Giant. Staggering Insight. That one's kind of crazy. That could, yeah, I might wind up building a green-blue thing, though. I think I do have that one from somewhere, and some others. So let's collect up this one. Stern Dismissal. Be a great one to throw out. Just a common, but hey, sometimes it's hard just getting the right commons. Okay, let me see. Ultra the Pantheon's always good. But Gift of Strength. Yeah, that could be a good smack around. Hero of the Winds. The Arena Trickster is also pretty good, though. But Hero of the Winds, yeah, I'm not sure if I got that one already. That thing's wicked. I think I might take Hero of the Winds. But again, that if it comes back around, I might grab the Arena Trickster. Okay, that was an interesting one. A satyr that's just going nuts. I like that one. Yeah, there might be some red involved. Wrap in Flames. That could get toasty. Wrap in Flames? Could be. Yeah, it could be Wrap in Flames for this one. Aspect of Manticore is actually good because of the first strike. Okay. Scavenging Harpy? That'd be a good way to keep somebody's grave from popping back up. 'Cause they do that all the time. Glimpse of Freedom, Vexing Go. Great Mountains Blaze, maybe? Underworld Ragehound is just, I don't think so. Glimpse of Freedom is probably more like it, because it's a quick card draw. The Arena Trickster, as I said, if it came back around, I'd go for it. Portent of Betrayal. Yeah. I'll take that. Oh, I guess I'm just going to have the Irreverent Revelers anyhow. Okay, let's see what we got here. Infuriate is good for a quick one. That's a Tessin Champion. That's very good. Return to Nature. This one's been reprinted a lot, but it's always a good one. I'd have to think about that. That's kind of a functional reprint of a few zombie cards from Amonkhet, so maybe. Let's see, Banishing Light, I know I got that way. Or one to Denial. Another Mystic Repeal would be interesting. I could build up a couple of those. Just in case. But Omen of the Hunt would help me grab some extra lands. So, let's go with a couple of those. Okay, that's interesting to note. I know I've got all the demigods. Nexus Wardens. Oh, you know, I think that might be one of them I'm after. The Warden is a chained, maybe. Maybe not. That's a big turtle. In terms of mana boosting, Elysian Caryatid. Inspire Awe. Yeah, that looks like a good one to work with this kind of setup. I think I'd go with the Scophos War Leader here. Big Minotaur. And the ability to power up in exchange for sacking some things. Not as big in the sack decks, but I could go for it. Do we got an Infuriate? I thought I had an Infuriate. Maybe I don't. Oh, that's a toasty one. I don't think I got that one. Roast everything for a point of damage. Omen of the Forge. Hmm. I think I'll take Omen of the Forge. And the Infuriate. Traveler's Amulet, maybe? I don't remember if I got that one or not, but good to go. I'll get this one, even though it's a little risky. I'll take the sword because it can power something up. Escape velocity, +1/+0, and haste for an aura. And the art on it is literally the emblem. I've got to go with it. I know it appeared for a moment before, but I wasn't quite there with it that time. Let's see here. What do we got? Another Portent of Betrayal. Could be a thing to do. Inspire Awe actually is kind of a nice one to use here. Yona, Captain of the Pyleus. I'll go with that one. Another one in a row. Okay. That's some weird chances there. See, I think I haven't had Here's the Revel yet, so we'll see how much of this is new afterwards. Stampede Rider is interesting. I could take another one of those. So let's see, what do we got? That could actually combine with a few things. But this one, I don't remember having one of. I mean, it's a Sphinx. Yeah, I think I'll take that Sphinx. Another Hero's Dream Shaper. If I want to build a Manticore deck and a Minotaur deck, I will have some interesting possibilities. Yeah, that guy could do some stuff. I'm taking him. Hmm. I mean, maybe, but That's an interesting burn because you also get a scry. Fiery red usually doesn't scry well, so that's a nice exception. Earlier I had the opportunity to take an Incendiary Oracle and didn't, but that special ability says it would be a good idea. That was so mixed up, I kind of got to. I mean, it's all power. Like, it has barely any toughness, but it could work out to take something large down with it. Quick Satyr, maybe, but... Sleep of the Dead. Maybe. You can put something out for a little while. A white centaur is kind of an interesting one. I mean, that one could be a good one, too. Another Inspire All or another Infuriate? Fortune of Betrayal is also pretty good. But the idea of just using 2 red to give something +6/+4 whenever it's about to not be blocked is a good one. I mean, that's a good one too, but still, that's good for that price. That's a big Cyclops, and I like it. Well, if you're throwing me these choices, Final Flare is cool, because I can just roast something, but it's only to a target creature. This one could really ramp up. Just in case I don't have this one already. Well, if it's between the 2 of those. Counter. Temple Thief. Okay. Nothing mythic rare popped up there. Okay, that is true. Now let's decide whether or not I'm going to go one particular way. I mean, a lot of it's looking like, well, there's always an interesting way to check. It's saying the majority is red and green. Okay. So let's take out the blue and go red-green. And the black, of course. This one, maybe. I don't think I got something to give me a mana of any color. Oh wait, I do. So she would be fine. Okay. I can't do filler planes, though. Or could I? Let's just leave in a few fillers. Just to make sure. It's always good to power up your deck by a little bit of land. Okay, let's subtract one of those. Okay, so just 2 filler planes and that should work out. I don't have anything like mythic rare here. And I didn't actually take any, I don't think I actually took any rares, even though I had the opportunity. Because they weren't really the ones that I was after the most. Oh yeah, I did. I got a Citizen Champion. Okay. So yeah, that'll work. It's funny. The legendary is only an uncommon. Okay. Now let's go and see how this works out. I know it takes a while to do the actual, like, choosing process, because that's part of a draft. It really is. That's part of a draft, is just the choosing. And I will get at least a bonus pack no matter what. I think this goes to 3 losses. So let's see how lucky everyone else was by comparison. I know some things I didn't go in for, so. And remember, this is turbo. So, remember that extra generic mana cost there? You can kiss that goodbye with this emblem. Because there's very few things that have more than 5 generic mana required. Incendiary Oracle admittedly does have an interesting special ability. It's something that goes way back, the ability to be pumped for a certain amount of mana. So I can pump up their power. Oh, that did have flash. Okay. Whoa, they got a couple of those? Interesting. I could go for it and see if I could erase them. But I might wait for that. They didn't see it. Or they're not too worried. One of the two. Time to get exiled. Oh, it didn't quite kill it. Oh yeah, that's right. It had to be the finishing blow. Because if it dies, yeah, that's right. Well, I guess I could have powered it enough. Or enough. I guess I could have powered it up enough. But again, we'll see if this event goes on for a while. Hello, by the way. Ah. Since it's springtime, I need my little flower to bloom. Okay, nothing with an aura there. It was a good shot. I guess it was a good thing to keep a little bit of extra land in there. Problem is, right now, I'm kind of just waiting for something I can play that would turn things around. I've got a few. Just need to wait for them to actually come in. No, I can't use that yet. Need something small enough to take care of it. Waiting. If I can get, like, that pair of infuriates that I got in there, this would definitely get through. But I gotta wait for that. I figured they'd possibly do something like that. Which is why I didn't block with everything. I wanted to make sure that I could hit them next round. Okay. They really wanted that one out. Okay, that might help. I want to save that till I can get into good finishing blow, though. Green's also good with quick pumps. It always has been. It's actually kind of one of its big things. Gotta kind of lure them in. It's a big moment. Yeah, they got one of those too. I see. That could be the issue. Kind of. Okay. They do realize it doesn't have haste yet, right? Yeah, I got a plan that I can partially get to him with here. Here we go. I took care of that one. Okay. I have less blockers now. At the same time, I need something to finish it off. Or to bypass. A couple of Omen of the Forge would be great right about now. And for more than one reason. Yeah, that thing's wording is not good. I may have to just make a shot at it, because that one will be the only one that can block. Okay, they did have one of those. And that's why that one's good. This event's gonna take a while. Even though it's meant to be turbo. That's what happens when everybody just gets a bunch of low cards in terms of powers. It takes a while to get through. There wasn't anything really spectacular. Well, actually, I do have a few things in there that if they showed up, it would really help. Hey, there's some haste. Is there anything I can really tap around here? Yeah, turbo means huge things quickly, so yeah. Yeah, you'll need it more. There was a lot of those going around this draft. Okay, I definitely would keep that for what I'm about to do. Okay. In that case, why not escape? Figured. Let's see if I can take a couple of those down. Here we go. Okay. I expect them to attack then, but I guess not. Okay, that got him pumped up. I don't have enough to take them out on the attack. I've gotta do it on the return stroke. Gotta do it on the block. You have a lot of omens going around today. Interesting thing about this emblem is also reduces the escape cost. That was hilariously well timed. I mean, I got the second Omen of the Hunt from the one I sacked. So now my Setessan champion is big enough to take that out on its own. Looks like we're both standing here again. King of Fighters. Interesting fighting game series. Almost forgot to bloom. Okay. I can't actually play. Oh. Don't have enough in there, actually. Well, it says XL3. I'm not getting how that's working. Okay. Um. They're both waiting for something larger. That's gonna spice things up. Yeah, that's why I didn't escape before. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go at ramming speed with this one. They took the hit. Okay. Okay. That was a good trade. I have so many creatures, and yet I can't get past that. Well, actually, I might be able to rampage now. Next time, I think I have enough so that they literally can't block at all. And we'll just go down. Because let me see, if they block the two biggest things, how much else would I have? Yeah, it looks like I'll definitely have more than enough to finish them off if I just hit the all attack button. As long as I don't get another major... Oh, there we go. Okay, so this will be a finishing blow. And they realized it. Because we were both calculating that at the same time. They're going, can they block enough with that? I mean, sure, they take down the biggest, like, some of the bigger creatures, but... Okay, so I've got at least one win, which means my chance of a bonus pack has gone up, and I'll get at least 100 gems. So, let's continue the event. Because I don't do draft too terribly often, for multiple reasons, but it was in the mood, and it was Theros Beyond Death, so I had to give it a shot. I was really, really hoping that I would get that that one god that I'm still missing, which is Klothys. But, I mean, I tried. You never know. It might come back up another time where we have a major draft event like that that's under what I'm considering my affordability, at the same time as paying off in gems. Because I won't do it unless I get gems. Unless, like, there's some other special circumstance, like it's a freebie or something. I've had that happen before, where that was the event. Did you get a freebie? And this is very similar to our first startup. Just saying. Oh gosh. I foresaw that this event would happen. We have a flower and a mechanical hummingbird. Yeah, artifact creature is basically a hummingbird and a flower. I mean, I mean, you just gotta just let it happen, right? You just got to. Wow, zipped. Hard blue there. Got a hard blue. Oh, they're playing blue and black. I see. I'm doing mostly green and red this time, so this is a complete, like all colors in except white right now. Oh wait, I've got white in here. Ha ha ha. We've got all colors between the two of us. That's cool. And that's just without anything else being there. Hmm. They just threw something in that is totally fine to throw in there. I might save that for a special occasion. I've got a bigger creature I'd like to throw it in on. Let's just test some champions out. That one was a great one with all that other stuff built up there, but nope, not this time. They went for it. Okay. That's definitely going to get tapped. Well, might as well. I will toss that away. And I can't resurrect very much, so yeah. Right now escape is useful because I can't resurrect things in any other way. Okay, they had that one to throw around. I knew they had that one. I thought they was going to tap it out. course, milling also helps out with escape being a thing. So, there's that. I want to hold this for a block kill if I can. But then again, they do have that thing to do that, so I guess I don't have much of a choice. Then again, we'll see. Will they choose to tap it out now or not? I figured they would. I could actually use that special ability. Because I could get rid of that, so yeah. Yeah, they hit with that. It's still tapped out, so I can't do anything about that right now. But at least I know I got that satyr in my graveyard. Don't think there's a way I can actually get it back out, though. It can escape, so they can just keep it down. Yeah, they did. Wow, they got rid of a lot of their other escape cards to use that move. They were fairly committed. Yeah, I got those, and I could certainly boost them up like that eventually. That's actually a pretty good strategy to boost them up and just keep causing a lot of damage. Done things like that before, but I'm usually not as big on milling. In either direction. I mean, you know, it's just kind of a thing. That said, I could actually make a blue milling deck. Not sure if that would be a big deal to show or not. Will I ever really be in a milling mood? Either way, I had flower and hummingbird. Ha ha ha. Oh, I know it's a thropter, but you know. It's basically an artificial hummingbird. So it mixes well with my flower. Okay, this will be the last one unless I win. Again, this is the Ultra Luck Challenge, and one of the reasons why I don't go into these events, and one of several reasons why I don't go into these events very often. Oh, Tenacious was Darn Lips. Oh, Tenacious One. There's a name. My flower bloom. There's a dog. Just have it cast out that way. Ouch. I guess this is why he said oops. Because they just canceled each other. Well, not quite like taking one large creature out with another. Speaking of which, good to fill my field with green. Oh, they got heavy, they got a heavy amount of enchantments in their draft. Yeah, they're using Ephemia. And her ability, it kind of works with this. Like a lot. Got her in my Luris deck. Yeah, well. At least I'll be out of the event soon. Again, I'm not really as into draft events. Of course, if I had held on to that Underworld Fires, I would have roasted her. That would have been interesting. Yeah, okay, let's see how the pack goes. I did get some extra gems, so that's pretty much what that was about. Not the best way to convert, but it helps. Is that my third or fourth copy? I still need to check in my collection what all I got new. Yeah, especially super new. Oh, Here Are the Winds was my first out of that. That was a good call. Okay, that's the third Nader Kraken. Whirlwind of Denial is okay. Second Temple Thief. Well, it may have been partially because I got it twice over that time. It was actually my first Underworld Fires. Okay. So yeah. That works. Oh, my first Scoffos War Leader. Okay. I'm maxed out on her now. Okay, that's fair enough. But yeah, that was interesting. I didn't get too much left out. I mean, didn't get too much in there as after, but got a bit. So I guess that'll conclude this event for now. Because again, me and draft, I just don't do it that much. It's not really my thing, but on occasion I'll go for it. Uh, so yeah, I don't know what all draft events there's going to be like immediately afterwards, because this is actually like right before Strixhaven releases. So they were just ending their events right before that. So it's going to be pretty much very, very soon, like next day. So we'll see about how everything goes then. For now, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later. Bye for now, everybody. Remember, MTG forever.